Well, we get giant dust storms called haboobs every year. And yes, a haboob is different than a regular run-of-the-mill dust storm. But why is it called that? Have you ever wondered that? And how did it catch on here in Arizona? 12 News journalist William Pitts explains how Arizona became ground zero for the American haboob.
All haboobs are dust storms, but not every dust storm is a haboob. A haboob is formed when a thunderstorm causes a massive downdraft of air. That downdraft kicks up a giant cloud of dust, dirt, and sand and moves along in front of the storm with a well-defined edge to the cloud.
It's that kind of push that we get from those thunderstorms.
Arizona State climatologist Dr. Erin Ann Saffel says that's what makes a haboob, that giant downward push of air from a thunderstorm. Without it, it's just a dust storm.
In the 70s is where it became really famous, when you're looking at the North American haboob.
Saffel says the word was used before then, but 1971 was different. That year, there were a couple huge dust storms that rolled through. One in May caused a massive pileup on I-10 and killed 7 people and hurt 25 more. That summer, another wall of dust blew through Tucson and into Phoenix at 29 miles an hour. 3 scientists with the National Weather Service saw it and thought it looked just like the dust storms that mow through Africa and the Middle East, called haboobs. They published an American haboob in the Bulletin of the American Meteorological Society, saying they should always be called haboobs.
Looking at the fact that these large dust storms are generated by the downdraft of a thunderstorm in the very similar way that you see those in Saudi.
But it wasn't until the late 90s that the word haboob really took off. Apparently, maybe, thanks to us here at Channel 12. Our weather staff back in the late 90s called a dust storm a haboob. It got picked up in the paper and made its way into everyday language. And this giant miles-high haboob in 2011 sealed the deal. Those photos and videos went around the world. But Saffel says haboobs aren't even unique to Arizona.
Yeah, absolutely. We get those in Texas. We get those in New Mexico. You can get them up in Utah.
Some of those states use the term haboob. Others don't. But whatever you call them, experts say when the dust comes, pull over, turn your lights off, and wait it out. William Pitts, 12 News.